to Diamond strategy with you. Just give you some roadmap, to give you some blueprint, to give you some focus. What are we now? 50% through the first half of the 2-week cycle to help you create your story. We know that the gun has been, or the trigger has been pulled. You are all running. We see family packs going in. So we want to encourage you to keep pouring fuel on the fire, but with specific focus, specific intent. And I'm going to hand over to Peter in a minute to literally go through a strategy. Just make sure that you are on point, that you have clarity, that you have a daily activity with specific intent, that we want to make sure that you're not just busy, but you're productive, because you only need 18 left, 18 right, and you're a diamond. And we've got a good 10, 11 days to be able to achieve that, which we'd be able to do that with our hands down, our eyes closed, by running the play. So we've had an incredible week. We've had some incredible webinars this week. We've just come off of one 30 minutes ago with Peter Webb, president, with a new feel, new look, more energy, and more compact to get your people on. So let's talk about how to go diamond. Peter's going to go through the slide deck with you. So you're going to want to grab a pen and paper if you're able to. I see some of you are driving, so we are recording this. So we'll get the link out to you so you can forward it on to your organizations. But you're going to want to make sure you revisit this ASAP to make sure you absolutely have clarity on how to run the strategy. So we want to help you break diamond. We want to help you not only go diamond, but break diamonds. There's people on this webinar that will be watching this recording who can go diamond, double diamond, grand diamond in the next 11 days. So with that said, though, I'm going to handle just a 2-3 minute aspect of this training, and it's really going to handle mindset. You know, if you've got a goal, if you've got a desire, if you've got a purpose, what we need to do right now, as I was always told, is, and some of you who are driving, that's going to be very relevant, you need to pull down the rear view mirror. You need to pull off the side mirrors, and you don't need to be looking left, right, backwards. You only need to be looking forwards on not a day-to-day basis, but on an hour-to-hour basis. What are you doing in the next hour that's going to move you towards your goal? What are you going to do? And that is 24 hours in a day. What are you going to do compounding over the next hour to 2 hours, so 24 hours, over 11 days, that when that whistle blows on Tuesday, a week Tuesday, whenever that may be during that period of time, you have 10,000 left, 10,000 right, you're a diamond. 20,000 left, 20,000 right, you're a double diamond. 30,000, 30,000, you're a grand diamond. And that is so doable with the leadership that you have on the call here tonight, the drive and determination. I have met most of you personally. I know what is inside of you. I know what you are capable of. But if we get focused, harness the momentum, harness the capability in the right direction, we'll create those stories. So mindset, let's talk about mindset. You've got to have the end in mind, guys. You've got to make sure that you know it's not over until another 11 days. Everything else outside of your faith, your family, your work, whatever that may be, any other spare time, you're investing in building your business. I did an audio of the week today. If you haven't listened to that, please make sure that A, you listen to it, B, get it into the hands of your organization. But very simply, I labeled it, you know, making things happen. But something came over me today that really resonated with me was, at weekends, the majority rest. But this is where you invest. Weekends, majority rest, but you invest. This is not downtime. There is no downtime between now and 11 days. We want to help you create your stories, and we want you to have those victories. Why? We know when you create your story, it will create attention. When you create attention, you have more to work with. When you've got more to work with, you create more momentum. And that is what's happening right now, not just in the UK, but throughout Europe. So with that said, I want to hand over to President, Mr. Peter Webb. He's going to go through the next 20 minutes or so quite rapidly, because the run to diamond isn't complicated. I tell you where the decision has to be made: to be consistent on a daily, hourly basis to do the right activities. The decision to go diamond's easy. What is a challenge is the discipline to do it daily to make sure it happens. So we're going to give you the roadmap. We're going to give you the structure. We're going to give you the activity required, and then we're going to actually, with you, lock arms with you, shoulder to shoulder, and make this happen. So with that said, Pete, I'm going to hand over to you, my friend, and the floor is all yours.
Thanks so much, Dave. I'm just going to share my slides here, and I hope you can all see those to start. So that's a great example there from Dave about it. You know what? As Dave said that, what came to my mind was, you know what? The cycle never sleeps. We may sleep, but the cycle never sleeps. That clock keeps on ticking. So, yeah, absolutely. Take advantage of every waking hour to hit your goal and continue to blast the weekly cycles that we have in this company. So what I'm going to do is just create clarity and step-by-step process on what everyone needs to make sure they're doing to hit Diamond. Now, we all know that there are 3 steps to success with this company, but I want to spend a bit more time going into a little bit more detail rather than just skip over them like we do on the webinar. Of course, step 1 is to become a team member. Now, all of you guys are all team members, of course, which is great, but it's important that you understand that you set up people correctly. If you're doing a diamond run, you know what, guys? We are offering people the chance to be part of a multi-billion-dollar run. A multi-billion-dollar run. If people are only interested in coming on a dipping their toe in the water or when I get a box set, tell them to just be a customer. Guys, this needs to be the family pack and above, because that is the system that's creating incomes. Also, of course, the product is an incredible product and they want their family to share from it. So make sure you have the posture to let people know, and don't decide for them. Some people might say, I want to come on the premium pack and above, and don't say, oh, you don't need to do that, just come on a family pack. If that's what they want to do, let them do it. There's value in these products. So make sure that you start people off correctly, because in order to achieve Diamond, the volume, again, as Dave said, 18, 19 people each side is Diamond, but they've got to be on family pack or above. Step 1, when you are starting people off, start them off correctly, start them off for success, start them on the path to success that duplicates. Because remember, this is a duplication model. Whatever you let them do will repeat, regardless of whether they think, if they come on a box set and they think they're going to build family packs, they won't. They won't have the posture, they won't have the right mindset for it, and they'll let others get away with it as well. So start people correctly. Start them on the track to success. So that family pack or above is vitally important. And of course, the important thing to understand here is when you're coming on this family pack or above, that you get those 3 business centers, not just the one. So in the future, that could be worth a huge amount of money. And of course, you get straight onto the 20% when you build at the family pack or above. Step number 2, as we know, is to go team builder. Now, again, for clarification, what you want to do is you start people off. Is you want to set expectations. You say, right, you're in, you got your family pack, let's get you team builder in the next 24, 48 hours. You know, you want them contacting their sharpest, brightest people, sending out the 2 7-minute video and inviting to the webinar. The system remains the same, 2, 7, 30. It's about taking enough action, not just inviting 2 people, but now taking enough action in order for them to personally, it needs to be personally 1 left on family pack or above, personally 1 right on family pack or above. That unlocks the team builder position and the 20% commission for life. We don't want people coming in earning 10%. That's why it's got to be family pack or above. They start building on the box set, they're only going to get 10%. The box set does not save you money. It costs you a fortune. So guys, set people up correctly, and also set the expectation when they start saying, right, let's get you team builder in the next 24, 48 hours and get you unlocking that team on commission at the full 20%. Urgency, momentum, excitement, a bit of passion, and let's start driving people to this very first position of team builder in the first 24, 48 hours. And that's how we're going to build momentum through this team and how you're going to go diamond literally overnight. Next, of course, we want to help those new people to go team developer. Now, if you help them go team builder in 24, 48 hours, then the new people they bring in, same thing, right? They need to go team builder, team developer in 48 hours. So that's now within 72 hours. now you've helped that person go team developer. Same process, right? 2, 7, 30 onto the webinar, short videos, invite sharpest, brightest people, massive action, set the criteria. Tell them that they need to go team builder in 24, 48, and that will help get you or your new person to team developer. Now, what's important here to understand, guys, and again, just for clarity on this, this unlocks the rest of the compensation plan. It doesn't mean you're going to get a Ferrari. It doesn't mean you're going to get the car bonus. It doesn't mean you're going to be grand president millionaire by just going team developer. But what it means is now all you've got to do is focus on building the volume around the world. Remember, 195 countries, ground floor opportunity. Now you just got to focus on helping others succeed and building the volume. There are no hoops or loops to jump through or you gotchas in the compensation plan. Lots of companies out there have certain criteria that even if you've got huge volume, there's still recruiting requirements. There's personal sales volume requirements. There's all sorts of hidden hoops that leaders have to jump through in other companies in order to get paid on the work they've done and the team they've built. Here, you do it once and once only. Let's go team builder, go team developer, and you are qualified for life, even if one of your team builders quits, right? So get it done. Step 1, go team builder. Step 2, team developer within 72 hours. And that is what's going to create the momentum. And make sure, again, when you're starting people off, that they understand this. They understand going team builder, team developer as quickly as possible. And that also creates the posture and the story required when they enroll new people as well. So that unlocks the entire compensation plan. You're good to go. Let's now talk about building your structure and your strategy towards hitting diamond. Most important thing to do, guys, is to leave your strategy on auto. Until you start getting close to diamond, there's no need to mess about with it. There's no need to just build one leg. Even if you have spillover, regardless, remember the check match, the generational check match, you get paid from both legs. Team volume commission is only one part of the compensation plan. You must build stability by building 2 legs. Now, when you're getting close to hitting a major rank, then of course you may need to focus on a particular leg if you have spillover, but please consult with your upline leader, Dave, myself, or those that have already gone diamond above, so as you know how to strategize. But initially, just leave it on auto. Make sure you get 1 left, 1 right personally. That's your team builder. Help those go team developer. And then as you're approaching diamond, then you may want to focus. But here's the thing, guys. It's not about going team builder, team developer, sitting back and thinking you've made it, and now you just got to wait for people to do it. You never stop recruiting. Spillover is an absolute possibility. Of course it is. Build it like there is none. Never stop recruiting. One of my first mentors over 10 years ago in this industry, he's earned over $25 million in this business. And one of the things he always used to say to me is, Pete, recruiting solves all problems. Your team not going fast enough, recruit. This person's moaning, recruit. Whatever the situation is, recruiting solves all problems. And again, the speed of the pack is the speed of the leader. So again, make sure you're consistently recruiting, consistently building both of your legs out and aiming towards that all-important diamond level. So what is diamond exactly on strategy? It's obviously based on the family pack or above. And remember, make sure you set people up on the monthly membership upon enrollment. Very important that you get them to not only choose the family pack or above, but also tick the monthly membership box, because you want that volume. They also want to be saving up those 75 loyalty points immediately and not waiting, right? So based on that, based on 19 family packs with the membership, that's all you need in each leg, 19 left, 19 right. It's over 10,000 in volume. This will get you to the rank of diamond. Mathematically, this is at least $2,200. That does not include the fast starts. And of course, if you maintain that rank, now you've got leverage. You've got basically 19 people on each side to now duplicate that process. maintain the rank of diamond, you're going to earn at least $8,820 monthly just from the volume alone, let alone the check match and the enrollment fast start bonuses. Now, of course, once you've gone diamond, the trick here is to now repeat that process, help others go diamond, and aim towards getting the president rank. So again, you just want a handful of people left, a handful of people right that you personally enroll. Don't just get one left, one right, and sit back and think you've made it. So bring in left and right, continue to do so, but then repeat the process. 24, 48 hours, they go team builder. 72 hours, they go team developer. Think how quickly that will grow. Team builder, team developer, 24, 72. So again, it literally, you just start a few people off, and that will be like a snowball effect, and you will rocket towards hitting the rank of diamond within this current cycle period. So that's how we can do it, guys, and we do it using the tools. Again, once you've gone diamond, you want to break diamonds, and this is where it starts to get pretty serious. There's pretty much a leadership position within the company. Fabio rewards presidents and above with the shares, the actual shares in the company. You receive 1,000 shares when you hit the rank of president. Okay? Now this is basically, you break 5 diamonds, right? 5 diamonds in your team, and you're a president. So 1,000 world shares and over $10,500 per cycle. If there are 4 cycles in a month, 4 weekly cycles, you hit president. That's 42,000 monthly. This is only 91 team members left, 91 team members right on the family pack or above. Guys, this is not thousands and thousands of people. And look at the income potential here. It's unbelievable. And of course, the next step is to focus on President Millionaire. This is only 455 family packs in the cycle left and right. And again, we're starting to create huge momentum here. This is going to start happening through this team and your organization, absolutely. So let's go out there and make it happen a little bit faster by just focusing on team builder, team developer, 24, 48 hours, 72 hours, break to diamond, break diamonds. And it's just a case of duplicating that process and understanding that it's making sure that you start people correctly, family pack or above, put them on the loyalty membership, duplicating the process, and just running the play. So guys, again, just to really clarify the importance of the loyalty membership. Hang on, just lost my slides 1 second. Give me a second, we're back. So understand the importance of loyalty membership. On the front end, we have the building your distribution network through the family pack or above and the monthly loyalty at the start. That's front end money. We've got an incredible compensation plan. But guys, this is where the residual is built. This is, you know, the biggest retention in the industry. 82.7% currently is the retention rate of the company with this loyalty membership. So again, it's about understanding the value of this loyalty membership. So as you have the posture when you are starting people off, don't go, do you want to be on loyalty membership? People need to be on loyalty membership. The 1% of extra commission, number 8 there, is worth thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars to your distributors in the organization. So again, make sure you start off correctly by inviting people on the correct pack, and then also making sure that you set them up correctly on the loyalty membership. So really, really important to understand the value volume-wise on what this is all about. Now, of course, the system itself. So that's the structure, the process, the posture. But guys, you know, there is no secrets. It's simply about 2, 7, 30. You know, and tonight we made some changes to the webinar presentation. So as we cut it down from about 40, 50 minutes, and it was bang on 30 minutes. We want to cut it down so as we can get people in, get them making that decision, share with them the incredible product, the Hilo LX, which is literally going to start shipping at the end of this month. So we're all very excited about that. And then get them to see that and invite them to. Let's pack out the webinars. If you want to go diamond, it's about eyeballs on the webinar. That is it. There is nothing else. It's not about going to meet them for coffee or traveling 2 hours to meet them or doing whatever. If you've got a sharp networker or someone of influence, then yes, you can get them on a Zoom. Dave is always going on about making sure we call in and do Zooms. We can organize those, we can do them. But in general, with the masses, it is 2, 7, 30. End of the webinar, they should have enough information to know whether they want to do this or not. So let's just, if it's a yes, great, let's lock them in. Team builder, 24, 48 hours. Team developer, 72 hours. You're up and running. If it's a no from, fine, come back to them later and move on. It is about urgency right now. As Dave said at the start, the cycle doesn't stop. It never sleeps. We do. So we cannot delay or wait a single second. So make sure you lock into the system. It is proving, guys. How are these guys going? Grand President Millionaire, double intergalactic Starfleet commander? It's just because they're following the system and just doing more of it. So there's no secrets. It's right there, guys. It's just about following the system, knowing the numbers, aiming for that goal, and then using the tools and resources that are already in place for you. Do not recreate the wheel. And of course, making sure you invite to those live webinars every single day. So hopefully that explains everything, guys, gets it in place. Of course, every presentation, we cannot forget to mention Bangkok. If you want your business to literally explode this year, then you need to get everyone in your team to this international convention. Those that have been in this industry before know that this is what builds the armor, the excitement, the passion. Guys, if you want your business to take off with or without you, then you need to get people to this event. And thanks to Nat and Chinita and Chad and Natita I've set up this incredible package. So make sure you go to cnwgn.com and register for your package. And again, start people off correctly. Tell them they want to get into the business. They need to go on the loyalty membership, and they need to get themselves to Bangkok, because this is the path to success. These are the steps that are required for people to be successful. So have the posture to set people up correctly, have the posture to tell them what's expected of them within the first 24, 48 hours, and then on to the 72 hours, and then have the posture to make sure they're on that loyalty membership, and the posture to make sure that they get themselves booked for Bangkok. It's going to make such a huge difference to after this event on how fast your business will grow, or explode rather, after this event. So let the event build your business rather than it not affecting your business because you just didn't have people at the event. So that's it for my slides, Dave. Hopefully I'm going to hand back to you now, my friend, to just fill in the gaps and certainly let people know they can book us for Zooms. We're here. We're here to help. We're here to run. Those that want to work, we'll work with. And let's create some huge momentum now. So I'm going to hand back over to you, Dave, my friend.
Okay, buddy. Appreciate it, Peter. I just want to clarify one point for those who heard Peter talk about your Zoom calls. Once you enroll someone, you want to make sure to help them hit that team builder and team developer status within 24 to 72 hours. You don't leave them alone. You don't leave them to their own devices. You schedule those Zoom calls for them, ideally 3 to 4 Zoom calls before they start talking to their key people. Have those Zoom calls booked first before you start talking to their key people. Why? When they then talk to their key people, they have more power and posture because they have a committed time frame, i.e., hey, Dean, how you doing? Look, something's landed on my table. I need to run it by you. What do you know about Fitbit? Ask those 5 questions. If you don't know the 5 questions to be asking, go to youcanto.global/Diamond Run and watch Ramasio teach the 5 questions. So you want to be asking those questions before you send out the 2-minute video. Now, if I'm talking to Dean and I'm sending him the 2-minute video, and then I said, I'll get back with you, but I don't have a time scheduled for a call, I've lost power. Whereas if I've got a call lined up with my upline, with Peter, with whoever, When I'm talking to my prospect, I'll say, hey, Dean, look, something's landed on my table. I need you to check this out. It's a 2-minute video. Do I have your permission? Great. It's only 2 minutes, Dean. So when could you watch it by later today? Great. I'm going to give you a call because tomorrow at 5 p.m. because you've scheduled it. It's a different power in your posture. When you don't have a call lined up, then you don't have any. You'll say, hey, look, I'll get back with you. If you like what you see, I need to get you on a call with someone else. But if you've got a time frame locked in, your posture is totally different. So your goal is just not to get them in. Your goal is to line up 3 to 4 times so you can start doing their launch Zoom calls. That's what I would encourage you. And the final point, there's an incredible mentor out there called John Maxwell, and he's got an incredible book called The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Success, of Leadership. And one of those laws is the law of the lid. Is the law of the lid. And you'll hear me say again and again and again, you know, as you get started, as you launch people, make sure you're asking them or suggesting to them, your first 10, 20 people need to be of your level and above. Your level and above. People that are of your mindset, people of your go-getter perspective, people that are as entrepreneur as you. Because if you don't get the people at your level and above, you're going to be dragging people in and you're going to be dragging on people along. You want people your level and above so they run with you. You don't go diamond alone. You go diamond with people that want to run with you. So law of the lid. Who are the first 10, 20 people that you ask for their permission to give them the 2-minute video to get them onto a call that you've scheduled before you approach them, because it gives you the power in prospecting these people, and then you get one of your upline on that call for you to do a 5-10 minute overview and a major call to action. So I know the people on the call, some of those, you know, Dean, Adam, I've sat with these eyeball to eyeball. I know what they're capable of. I know the leadership that they're putting into their organization. So we're not here to do it for you. You guys don't need our help. You guys need our support. 2 different things. We're here to support you. We're here to run with you. And we're here to have the victory in the next 11 days to not only just break a diamond, we want to be breaking a handful of diamonds out of this organization in the next 11 days. So you have access to Peter Webb. You have access to Graham Brown. You have access to Ghazala Jabin. You got access to Jason Regan. And of course, you got access to myself. And I know you guys personally are working directly with Chad and Natita. So you have abundance of support available to you. So guys, maximize us, utilize us, and let's go make these victories happen. So good night, everyone. Continue, hit those phones, and let's make sure we make this victory happen for each and every one of you. Thank you, Peter. Appreciate it, Dean.
Yes, thanks very much. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you,
I appreciate
Dave,
everyone.
Peter. Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Make it happen.